I want anyone who's been through what I've been through or anything similar to know this. It's time to take your power back. It's time to find your voice. It's time to start being happy and living again. This isn't about them. It isn't about anyone else. This is about you. Finding your voice, keeping it, and never letting anyone silence it again. It's about reclaiming your power, loving yourself, and living your life to the fullest. Hey YouTube, welcome to my channel. My name is Indigo, and this is going to be part 10 of my story. So I left off and I was talking about, part 9, I was going to go into the relationship between me and my sister, my mother's daughter, who is my sister. So I was going to go into that, but I think I'm not going to talk about that in this video. Maybe the next video. So I really want to start talking about closure. So closure is one of those things that a lot of people like me um, have failed to get, because we're oftentimes waiting for a person to take accountability for the things that they've done to us, whether it was physical abuse, emotional abuse, sexual abuse. We often try to get the person to acknowledge and take accountability for those things, and a lot of times we don't get that. The reasons for that is maybe because the person don't want to take accountability, plays like they don't know what you're talking about, or just pass away. Some people do that. Like, for instance, in my case, my uncle, who was my sexual abuser, my mother's youngest son, he passed. He died from someone slipping him some fentanyl, and yeah. But even so, I did try to confront him over Facebook Messenger, because he was on Facebook, and I had, and I still have the messages till today about the situation. And he basically was like, "I'm crazy. I don't know. I'm bugging out. I don't know what you're talking about." And that's how it pretty much went. So I never got closure from that, and also the things that my mother has done to me. So what I did was, I'm in therapy. So my therapist recommended that I write letters. And that's what I did. And I wrote the letter, and I wrote in detail about the things I had endured, the things I experienced, and I put at the end of the letter, "I forgive you and I forgive myself." So that's one of the things I wanted to talk to you guys about, because sometimes we need that to really turn the page. It doesn't matter if it was years ago, when things happened to you, if it was yesterday, the day before, the year before, whatever have you. I feel like it's important to get closure. And sometimes, like I said, you're not going to get it from the person you would like it from. Sometimes we are going to have to do it ourselves and make peace with it. And that's what I did. Um, so I wrote the letter, and so that's what I'm just basically trying to have you guys try. Maybe it's a suggestion so you can feel a little better. Maybe it'll help as you write a letter to whoever that person is. If it's more than one, hey, write different letters. And it's something like I was talking about in one of my previous videos. Like, you write you when you're feeling down that day, you write in a journal and you say, at the end, you speak about the things that you know that bother you, and then you say, it's like what I was talking about with the journal. So with the journal, you're writing down your everyday feelings. You don't have to write in it every day, the journal, but if you must. write down how you're feeling that day, whether it's good, bad, indifferent, you're not sure, down, up. And you write in there and you write how you're feeling. But at the end of it, you write that I'm going to take advantage of the rest of this day. Today will be a good day. The rest of my day will be a good day. And you try to have yourself a wonderful, great day. So that's for the journal. And then for, like I said, for closure sake, you write down, the things that was, however you want to write it. But for me, I wrote down the things that was done, how that person made me feel, how that person violated me or disrespected me, whatever have you. Um, and then I wrote that I forgive you. I forgive myself, because it's very important. It's not about them. This is not for them. This is for you. You're the person who has been done wrong. It's for you to live up, to feel better, to make, to lighten your spirit, to lighten that darkness that you've lived in for so many years. So, and with that being said, yes, you write the letter. If you can't get closure from the person because they don't want to take accountability, or they have passed away or moved on and you don't know where they're at, you don't know, and you rather not even say anything to that person. Yes, by all means, I implore you to write this letter, because it will help you in so many ways. I believe, because it helped me. It really helped me. I didn't know if it would, but it did. And I'm so happy. And now I write listen, I'm writing letters like, yeah, you know, if I'm still having some type of feelings about a certain person or whatever, or someone in my past that I ain't even thought about how, and I think about, yes, exes, whatever, even to yourself. We write a letter to yourself. Someone I watched once said they do inner work on their childhood. And I just thought that was such a profound video, like, for me to see. So that's something I want to start doing too, because our child needs to be healed. So um, this is video 10, my vlog 10, about my life story. I will be continuing on with some things. And also, if you guys feel like it, please comment on things you do that, to help uh, for closure, and things like that, if you can, if you've ever done it, or if you're thinking about it. I would appreciate the comments to see, and I just thank you guys for being here. Until my next video. So, well, I'm going to start. I probably have a couple of more stories that I'm going to start. Um, helping with. Now, in no way, shape, or form am I a specialist. I'm not a therapist. I'm not a psychiatrist. I haven't taken any classes. I'm just telling you guys from experience what helped me, and what I've learned. So, and I'm hoping to help someone else. And if I can't, at least spark something in them where they'll say, you know what, I want to get help too. I want to see a therapist. And there's also, I'm sorry, I'm supposed to end this video, but there's also groups, support groups, whether it's abuse, whether it's sexual abuse, physical abuse, verbal. There's groups, grievance groups. They are groups. There's information. I'm pretty sure you guys are familiar with Google or whatever have you, that you can look up and join a group. And maybe that will help you. A support group, I believe, is great. In my opinion, I'm glad they have stuff like that. And once again, if you need information, I know here in New York, um, there's the number is 311-482. Seek information. I'm not sure wherever you are, you can find out what is the information, because I know some places like 211, 411. I'm not sure, but I wish you guys all the best and blessings, and I'll see you in the next video.